Good evening, Juliana and Luisa. Do you hear me? Juliana and Luisa, good evening. Do you hear me?
Yes.
Hello, Julian.
Hello, teacher.
Julian, could you please turn on your camera? Luisa, could you please turn on your camera?
Teacher, I turn on a camera.
Could you repeat?
I turn on the camera.
But I don't see you.
Oh, one moment.
Luisa, do you hear me?
Yes, teacher, hello.
Hello, Luisa. Could you please turn on your camera?
Teacher, my camera has a problem. One moment I try to fix it. To fix it? Yes?
Yes, please check it because
Okay.
you need to use your camera.
Okay, teacher. One moment, please.
Hello, Monica. Good evening.
Good evening, teacher. How are you?
Good. I'm okay. How are you?
Okay. Fine, teacher.
Okay. Julian, I can see you.
Teacher, I know idea de for the camera.
Good evening, Jasmine, Daliana. Welcome to the encounter. Could everybody please turn on the camera? Thank you, Paola. Daliana, could you please turn on your camera?
Yes, teacher. 1 second, please.
Thank you, Daliana. Okay, Luisa, Monica, please try to turn on your camera. Good. Tonight, do you hear me? Do you guys hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Thank you, Monica. Well, tonight we're going to start by practicing the sounds that we studied last encounter last week. Those sounds are the ones that you see here on the screen that are in the words birth, first, bird, heard, worst, turn, Thursday, and early. Last week, I asked you to please watch the video because today I want to hear you guys reading the sentences that we have here. So let's start with Daliana. Could you please read sentence 1 and 2?
This burger is burnt. Second is let's take in it turned to stir.
Okay, good, Daliana. Thank you. Paola, could you read sentences 3 and 4?
With the nose lost her purse.
Yes.
The girl wearing for is the word.
Worst. And fair. Okay. Monica, could you please read sentence 5 and 1?
Okay. The girl wearing for is the worst.
And number 5?
He's the first person in the world to go to university early.
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 Early. Okay, good, Monica. Julia, could you please read sentences 1 and 2?
This burger is born, and let's take it in turn to serve.
Okay, good. And Luisa, please, sentences 3 and 4. Luisa, we can hear you.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, good.
The nurse lost her purse.
Yes, purse.
Purse. The girl wearing fair
Yes,
is the worst.
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 Exactly. Okay, good.
Okay, teacher.
And let's see. So everybody already read, right? Okay, Magda. Magda, welcome to the encounter. Magda, do you hear me? Magda?
Good evening, teacher.
Hi. Magda, could you please read sentences 1 and 2?
Let's take it. Teacher, I'm sorry.
You are sick, right?
I have laryngitis. Yes, but if you want the two, let's take it in turns to stir. Let's take it in turns to stir.
Uh-huh. And other sentence?
The nurse lost her purse.
Okay, good. Now we're going to practice the sound, the final sound of regular verbs, right? And these are the sentences that appear in the video. So let's see, Julian, please read sentence 1 and 2.
Okay, and last night we watched an Almodovar's film, and it was funny. We learned a lot.
Okay, here is loved. Loved.
Lot.
Esto suena como una F y la E no la pronuncias. Loved. O sea, suena L, suena como una L o F D. Loved.
Okay.
Pues,
Love.
exacto. Y esta suena washed.
Washed.
Ok.
Okay.
Luisa, please read sentence 3 and 4.
Okay. I lived in Spain for 3 years and loved it.
Yes, and loved it. Okay.
Loved. Philip helped me find work.
Ok, listo. Cuando tenemos un verbo seguido de la palabra it o seguido de otro pronombre, lo unimos. I loved it. I loved it. No suenan separados, no suenan I loved it, sino que hay que unirlos. I loved it. Listo. Thank you, Lisa. Paola, could you please read sentences 5 and 6?
Okay. We spent
with Philip. We moved, moved,
Moved
moved to a house in Cambridge.
to a house in Cambridge.
We-
We stayed. La E no la pronuncias. We stayed.
We stayed with Philip's family.
And we moved to a
Moved
house in Cambridge. Okay. Daliana, please read sentences 7 and 8.
We ended up staying here for 3 years. We wanted to go back to Spain, but now it's very difficult.
All right, very good. And Magda, please read sentence 9 and 1.
So we have decided to stay another year.
Right. And number 1?
The number 1,
Yes, please.
last night we watched. No, last night we watched an Almodovar film.
Good. Okay. Monica, please read sentences 2 and 3.
Okay. It was funny. We laughed a lot. I left in Spain for 3 years and I love it.
Ok. Esta te sonó como si fuera left. Y es I lived.
I lived con D. Live,
Sí, con D. I lived.
live.
Y esta GH suena como una F. I loved a lot.
A lot.
Love.
Love.
Sí, la diferencia entre este verbo y este es que este es una V la que se pronuncia y acá es una F. Loved.
Loved. Okay, teacher, thank you.
Okay. Natalie, welcome to the encounter. Do you hear us, Natalie? Natalie? What? I think Natalie, could you please turn on your microphone? Okay, the second exercise that we're going to do tonight is to talk about your relatives or family members. I downloaded the presentations, but I erased the words. So I'm going to ask you questions about the photos that you included in your presentation, because I don't want you to read the presentation, but I want you to practice some speaking. So we're going to start with Daliana's presentation about her family member. And I would like her to please answer the questions that I'm gonna ask. All right, so Daliana, in this presentation, you included pictures of you and a boy. Who is that boy? Who is the boy in the picture?
Who is the person that is in the picture, or what avoid the picture?
No, who is the person in the picture? Who is the boy
Okay.
in the picture?
The boy. I'm sorry. I understand a boy. The boy is my cousin. He is Juan Pablo.
Juan Pablo.
He is Juan Pablo.
Is he your cousin or your nephew?
My cousin.
Okay. How old is Juan Pablo?
He's 3 years old right now.
Oh, okay. And where was this photo taken? The one that is on the right?
That was 1 year ago. Was in my uncle's house. And at this moment, we were reunited for Christmas, and for the first time, we stayed all my family for Christmas.
Okay, good. You have other photos of Juan Pablo. What does he like to do on weekends, or what does he usually like to do?
Mm, Basically, Juan Pablo likes to play, but my aunt, that is Andrea, that is a person in the picture, is the mother of Juan Pablo. And she is Andrea. She's my aunt, and she's the mother of Juan Pablo. And she likes to um, put into different activities to Juan Pablo, and she likes to travel with him, and she also uh, take him into classes, and the American he likes to cooking. It's a boy, it's child, but it's a kid, but he likes cooking and eat. And the American she takes him to cooking class, and the other pictures was a time that they was to military station here in Bogota, because she has a friend that works there, and this day they have the opportunity to um, meet or know the airplanes and helicopters. And the other pictures is about Juan Pablo playing in just riding the bicycle, the mirror, and my own legs to Juan Pablo be busy and learn things every day, different things. Actually, he likes that he learned to another language. When he only know some words in English, but she likes that he learned a lot.
Okay, good. Although the presentation is about Andrea, well, there are also pictures of Juan Pablo. So, could you please tell us what is Andrea's job?
She's an economist in a security company. She actually studied economics, and she did how do you say pregrado?
A bachelor.
Sorry, postgrado.
Okay, a postgraduate study.
Postgraduate study in logistics. She's the grades. The first grade was economics, and the post grade was logistics. So in this moment, she worked about. She's working in this company for 7 or 8 years, I think.
Okay, and where did she study her bachelor? Where did she study to be an economist?
She, I'm not sure what is the exactly date where she started, but she finished into 2012. She finished the bachelor.
All right. And who's the man on the picture?
He is my uncle. He is Rene. Is her husband. Is the father to Juan Pablo, and yes, is the other part of my family.
Okay, and what does he do?
He is a system engineer.
All right. And what are their plans for the future?
Actually, the next year, my uncle Rene proposed to my aunt to get married, and they are get married the next year, um, in August. And the plans to my aunt is continue travel because she really likes and enjoy to travel and meet new places. She had the opportunity to travel to different places, but she still continue travel. She told me that she wants to visit countries like Switzerland, China, Germany, and Egypt. And she wants to continue working hard and take care of Juan Pablo and continue with her family do it the things that she likes.
Okay, can she work? Can she travel to those places that you mentioned uh, because of her job, or is she going to travel on her own?
The she has I think that, okay, she told me that she probably has the opportunity to travel to China about her job, but the other places she won't do it by her own.
All right.
Nothing related to work. Only China have the possibility to travel, but the other places is by her own.
Okay, good. Good, Aliana. I'm going to write some sentences and I want you to correct them. So how can you correct that sentence?
My uncles,
Exactly. So you don't forget,
uncle,
please, to pronounce that. Uncles.
for the
Uncle's house.
uncle's house.
Okay. I'm going to write other sentence. Could you please correct it?
It's the father of Juan Pablo. Instead, it's his
Right.
or he's the father of Juan Pablo. Yes, I think is this is that
He's Juan Pablo's father.
father? Okay.
And the last sentence. How can you correct that sentence?
Is no is an economist.
Exactly.
Yeah,
She's
I missed the
an
N.
economist. Yes,
An
when you
economist.
pronounce it, you mean to say an. You
Um,
said She's an
okay.
economist. Okay, thank you, Daliana.
Thank you, teacher.
All right, so now I'm going to play to share my screen. I'm going to share my screen. Let's see. Other presentation. Hmm. Something is wrong with this computer. Just give me a second because something is wrong with this computer. Okay. Okay, Julian, I'm going to share your presentation on the screen. So I would like you to please answer the questions I'm going to ask you about your presentation.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, do you see my screen? Do you see your presentation?
Yeah.
Okay, good. No, you are sharing your no, don't share your screen. I want to share my screen. You can, I mean, the idea is that you don't read, but you just answer my questions. Something is wrong here. For a reason that I don't understand, I cannot share my screen. I'm gonna try it again. Okay, I have it here. Right. So, Julian, this is your sister, right? Could you
Yeah.
please tell us where the photo was taken? Where was she in the picture?
The photo were in Cartagena.
Okay, and when was the photo taken?
Yeah.
When?
The before year,
As
and in December and 2024. Yeah.
okay. How old is your sister?
And she's 21 years old. She's my older sister.
Okay, how many sisters do you have?
Two sisters. I am two sisters.
Okay. Right, you have two sisters. And how old is your older sister?
She is my older sister.
No.
And
Have to-
my my teacher, repeat question, please.
Okay. How old is your younger sister?
My younger sister is Anna. She is 19 years old.
19 years old. And how old are you?
And I am 20 years.
Okay. So the youngest in the family is Susana, right?
Anna.
Anna. All right.
Yeah.
Good. You had in your presentation that Laura likes to travel a lot. Could you tell us the places that she had visited?
And for example, is studies or travel, only travel, or
So has she traveled to different places for her job?
no? And she travel for because uh, the she travel for the family only in December.
Okay, good. You mentioned some of her dreams. Could you tell us what she wants to do next year?
Studies.
Where? Next year. Next year, what does she want to do next year?
The year she graduates in chemical engineering.
And what is she planning to do after she graduates?
I don't. For example, and my sister has always wanted to continue study.
Where does she work now? Where does she work currently?
Um, and in the moment she don't working, only study. In the moment she have uh, 19 semester, 90 semester,
9.
9.
Okay. So she will graduate this year
Yeah.
in December. And where is she work? Where is she studying?
She study chemical engineering in the UPB University.
And what is UPB stands for?
In Medellin.
But that's U University what? P UPB University Pontificia
Yeah, Isla Pontificia
Bolivariana.
Bolívar. Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay. I'm going to write some sentences and please tell me if you know how to correct them. Okay. Do you know how to correct that sentence?
She doesn't work.
Okay, you can say in the moment she doesn't work. And then she only studies. You cannot mention a verb without saying the person who makes the action, right? So you need to
Okay.
mention the person. She only studies. Okay, good. Now this sentence. Do you know what? How can you correct that sentence?
Is she um
You're talking about what she's going to do in the future. So you need to write or mention the verb used to express future.
she want I don't know.
Yes, you can say, well, you
She
can say
wanted?
want. She wants to graduate from chemical engineering. Or what is the other possibility to express future? You can say going to. So she is going to, because it's her plan. She's going to graduate from chemical engineering. That's the other possibility. Okay, let's write one sentence more. Here we have okay. Can you correct that, please?
Is she traveled and she traveled to the Cartagena the last year.
Okay, last year. So she traveled to Cartagena last year. So you need to mention the time at the end of the sentence. And you need to mention if the action was in the past, you need to use the verb in the past. Okay, good. Thank you, Julian.
Okay, teacher.
Let's see. Next one will be, please, Carol.
Hello, teacher.
Hello, Carol. How are you? How are you doing with your studies in medicine?
A little difficult, but all is okay, teacher. Thanks. Teacher, I have a question.
Yes, what's the question?
Yes, I want to ask you something about the exam for this. We can present it yesterday and today. I would like if it's possible that have a more day, maybe tomorrow.
I don't think so. Well, I'm going to try to change the date. If it is possible, I will change it. If it is not possible, I will email you and let you know that there is no more time. Okay?
Okay, teacher. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. This is taking a little bit long. Let's see. Okay, your presentation is about your mother, right?
Yes, teacher.
Right. Could you tell us about her likes? What does she like to do when she's not working?
Well, and normally, and well, she is in this photo. I write about that she is a lover fashion, and she likes everything about search or search or I don't remember the word. Search the tendencies, mm, the new fashions, and she is planning put her own t-shirt. I don't remember how do you say marca.
Brand?
Her own brand of clothes, and she's working in that with a t-shirt. How to say diseñadora de modas.
Clothes designer.
With a clothes designer. She is working in this moment with a clothes designer for this project. And in her free time, she makes this in this moment. She likes being with I don't remember compartir teacher
Share.
share share with my little friend. She is 14 years old, and she likes going to the park with her because in this moment she is studying in a virtual school.
Your mother?
My brother. So in there, she likes share with he too in her free time. Just this.
What does she do when it's what does she usually do on weekdays? What is her job about?
The weekends?
No, on weekdays. What is her job about?
So in this moment, she's working with my dad in some projects that my dad have. They have they work with I don't know how to say it. Well, my father have she is lawyer, and he have her his office about this about I don't know say if in English we say buffets lawyers, something like this. So in this moment she works with him, and they have some apartments in Santa Marta for their rent in vacations. So she's pendiente teacher.
She has or she manages that business.
Yes, she manages that business. Yes.
Okay. This picture is about the place where she would like to live in the future. So could you tell us about it?
Yes, teach. Well, she have two projects, say, but the more that she likes is Fusagasuga, because she says that there are many natural flowers, and she loves it. So she would like live there, and she would like have a house with a little lake, because she say that it remember her teacher, do you say infancia?
Childhood.
Her childhood. So she would like this in life in Fusagasuga. Thanks, teacher.
Okay, good. So she's your mother. What's her name?
Marta Patricia Parodi.
All right, good. So now I'm going to write the sentences and I would like you to please correct them.
Okay, this.
So we have here, this is what you pronounce, and this is what I understood when you pronounce the words. Okay, what's wrong with that sentence?
No. No, left, no. She would like live or live here,
Yes,
there.
leave. So when you
Live, yes.
mention two verbs, Carol, you need to mention two. So she would like to leave.
Oh,
Okay,
okay, just thank
second sentence. She likes to share time with him.
No, teacher, I don't know how correct it is.
Okay, what happens is that when we use preposition, after prepositions, we need to use the object pronouns. So it's him.
Oh, okay.
Or if you were talking about a woman, it will be with her. If you were talking about two people, it will be with them. Them. So after prepositions, we use those are called object pronouns. Right? If it will be you, will be with me. Right? And well, we have, remember that the prepositions are under, below, against, from, for. Okay, so after those words, if you need to mention a person, you need to mention the object pronouns. If you're not going to mention the name of the person, but you're going to refer to that person, you need to use the object pronoun. Good. So that's it, Carol. Thank you.
Thanks, teacher.
Okay, good. The next presentation is something is wrong again with this computer. Please give me a second. Okay, good. Now we have Luisa's presentation. Luisa, could you turn on your microphone, please?
Okay, teacher.
Thank you. So here you have, or your classmates see your sister's photo, right?
Yes.
Let's start with her plans. So you have here two pictures. One's about love and the other is about a business. So what is she planning to do? What does she want to do in the future?
Okay. The plans of my sister. She's going to have her own
Yes,
her own boutique, because she likes to buy and sell clothes,
right.
and in this moment she's finding sí,
Looking for.
looking for, sorry teacher, looking for a capital partner for montar, no, how do you say,
To start.
to start her business, her boutique. And in the law, my sister have two children, Nicolas and Camila. But the father of her children left them,
Okay.
and she looking for the love.
Uh-huh.
She's looking for the love. And sorry, teacher.
And what?
Yes.
Okay. And where does she work? And what does she do at work?
She working in a marketing company.
Yes.
She's a commercial coordinator.
Yes. Okay. So she has to travel a lot, right?
Yes. This year she has traveled a lot, because she looking for customers
Yes.
for the company. For example, she has visit Barranquilla, Popayán, Bucaramanga, and the last year she was in Ecuador looking for customers for the company.
Okay. And when did she graduate?
She graduate in the last year.
What did she study?
Business administrator. Administrator company, administrador de empresas.
Business administration.
Business administration. Okay, teacher.
So she's a business administrator.
Okay.
She's a business administrator. And where did she study? Where?
She studied in the Cooperative University.
In Bogota, right?
In Bogota. Yes, teacher.
Okay, good. So let's see the sentences and tell me if you can correct them. She working in a marketing company. How can you correct it?
No, it's cheese.
Exactly. She's working in a marketing company, all right. Now, the other sentence. My sister has 2 children.
Children's, no. is children. Children is a plural of child.
Very good. Now we have she looking for the love.
She's.
Good.
Teacher, when I talking, I don't remember mention the verb to be in the present continuous.
So you need to speak slowly and try
Okay.
to think about the correct words and the correct order of the words.
Okay, teacher.
Other sentence. Okay, yeah. The plans of my sister. Is she going to have her own boutique?
The plans of my sister are? No?
Okay.
And she's going.
Okay, if you say the plans of my sister are, you need to say the plans of my sister are to have her own boutique.
Okay, teacher.
Because here you're saying los planes de mi hermana son tener su propia boutique, and you need to mention the other plan. Or you say the plan of my sister is. Right? The plan of my sister is to have her own boutique. Other possibility is to say my sister wants to have her own boutique. Other possibility is she's going to have her own boutique. But when you say she's going to, it's because it's very possible to happen. So that's the difference with she wants. Wants is the desire, but the possibility probably is less than when we say she's going. Okay, good, Luisa. Thank you.
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
Right, next is this computer. Okay. Magda, are you ready?
Teacher.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Magda, you created a presentation about your husband.
Yes,
So
teacher.
could you tell us about your family? How many children do you have? When did you get married? So here in the middle we have the picture of your family, right? And here you have, here is your husband, and you have 3 children. What are their names?
3 children, teacher.
What are your children's names?
One moment, teacher. Bájale el volumen, por favor, chicos. No escucho absolutamente nada. Bájale todo. Tell me, teacher.
Okay. What are your children's names?
Names?
Yes.
The youngest is Juan Camilo. His name is Juan Camilo. And my daughter is, her name is Miranda. And the youngest is Julian Andres.
The oldest.
The oldest, yeah. The oldest.
How old is Juan Camilo?
How is?
How old? Yes.
How is?
How old is the youngest? The youngest
Yeah,
child.
yes, he is 21 years.
I will note that he's the oldest, right? The oldest is 21, and the youngest?
You say me the youngest?
Yes, the youngest.
The youngest is 14.
14. Okay.
14.
Okay. Could you please tell us about your husband's job? What does he have to do? How often does he
Yes.
have to do that?
He is tourist guide. He's tourist guide, and at the moment he is study at mastery.
Yes, a master.
Master. Yes, he is studying a master at the moment in sustainable tourism, sustainable tourism.
Sustainable
Sustainable tourism.
tourism.
Sustainable tourism.
Mm-hmm.
He always like to travel around our country, and he wants to be a guide tourist in Santa Marta, or he would like to travel abroad.
Okay. Can he speak English?
Tell me, teacher.
Can he speak English?
More or less. I am teaching him.
Okay, good. Can he speak a different language, different to Spanish?
No, teacher.
All right. When did he travel, or where, better, where did he travel last time when he was working? Where?
He traveled. He traveled 5 years ago in Spain and Paris.
Okay, and when did he start his business?
He has a travel agency. He has a travel agency, small this no. He has in Santa Marta has a small agencia de turismo
Travel agency.
travel agency. That's right.
All right. And when did he start his business? When
When
did he start his business?
in Santa Marta.
No, when. Not where, but when.
Um, uh, he is always in contact with the tourists because he liked this stuff. Then he he has the travel agency mm, mm, more or less 7 years ago.
All right. And when is he going to graduate from his master's?
And he is study online in the University of Costa Rica. Yesterday he traveled to Costa Rica last night because he has to ¿cómo se dice? Mm, la tesis, o sea, el trabajo de grado tiene que sustentar el trabajo de grado.
Socialize,
So,
or he has an oral defense of his final um, final
Okay.
project, final research project.
yes, teacher.
The oral defense. All right. Good. I'm going to write just a sentence. You say he has been doing tourist agency more or less 7 years ago. Do you know what is the mistake?
He has had
Okay, if it's something that it was specific in the past, I mean 7 years ago, you need to use the past simple. So he started a tourist agency more or less 7 years ago.
yes, teacher.
Or if you want to say that he still has that business, so you can say he has been or he has had a tourist agency for 7 years. He has had a tourist agency for 7 years, so that means that he still has that. But if you just want to say that he started the business 7 years ago, so you use the past simple.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, good. And just don't forget, sometimes you say he, sometimes you said she. So you need to be careful about that. Okay,
Okay, teacher.
good, thank you. Now we're going to listen to I'm sorry for the delay, but I'm having problems with my computer. Okay, next one is Monica's presentation.
Okay, teacher.
Right. You prepare a presentation about your son, and in this slide, you mention his plans for the future. So, what does he want to do? What does he want to study? Where does he want to go? Where does he want to study?
Teacher, sorry, repeat, please.
Yes. So your presentation is about your son, right? So
Yes.
could you tell us here about his plans? Where does he want to study and what does he want to study?
Tomás, Tomás wants study engineer spatial.
Right. Where?
Because he likes chemistry, physics, math. He enjoyed these how do you say materias? How do you say
Classes.
class? Is he's good, very good.
He's good at those classes. Okay.
Yes.
And does he want to study in Colombia or in other country?
He thinks study in other country, the university in Massachusetts, excuse me, Massachusetts.
Okay. If I'm not wrong, you have a sister who lives in the United States, right?
Yes.
Okay. Does she live in Massachusetts?
No. The other countries in USA.
In other state.
Yes.
Okay. These are pictures of your son when he was younger. How old is he
Yes.
now? How old is he currently?
Teacher, I don't understand. Repeat, please.
Right. How old is your son?
Yes. My son is 16 years old.
All right. And these photos are about his likes when he was younger. What did he like to do?
Yes.
What did your son
I don't
like?
understand.
What did your son like to do when he was younger?
¿Cuántos años tenía en ese momento?
No, what did he like to do?
I don't understand. He like to do. What did? Okay. He was the picture. Excuse me. Okay. The first picture. The first picture. He was with pet, with his puppet.
No, with his
The
pet.
first pet. Okay. The second picture. We were in Texas.
Here, okay.
The finally, he's with Silver, his cat.
Okay, and what happened with this cat, with the first cat?
Manchas is my cat.
Ah, okay, it's not his cat, but your cat.
Yes.
Okay, so you have two cats at home.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so here we have your son. Was this photo taken at his school, or where was this photo taken? The one on the left.
Repeat, please, teacher.
Where was this photo taken? This photo of your son, where?
This photo, he is at the school.
Okay.
He likes draw. How to pintar? Draw.
To draw. He likes
To
to
draw.
draw.
Yes. Enjoy.
He enjoys drawing. Okay, good.
Yes.
Okay, so this is a current photo, right?
Yes.
Okay, so here there are some sentences. Please try to correct them. Okay, do you know how to correct the sentence, Monica?
Thomas want study. Thomas wants to study engineering spatial. To study.
Good, to study. And remember that you write first the type of engineering. So Thomas wants to study spatial engineering.
Spatial engineering. Engineering. Okay.
Okay, so and always remember that when you have two verbs, you need to write two, because you said also Thomas likes draw. So it's Thomas likes to draw.
To draw. Okay.
Okay? All right, I don't have more sentences for you. Thank you, Monica.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay, so we are going to listen one more presentation. Okay. Finally, we have Paola's presentation.
Yes, teacher.
He prepared a presentation about her cousin.
Yes.
Okay, Paola, could you please tell us how old is your cousin? What does she do?
Okay. Okay. Her name is Luisa Fernanda. Luisa Fernanda is pretty, pretty years old. She's larger, and she has a specialization uh, in uh, criminal criminal law. I think criminal law. She studied in University Libre, Libre University, and she uh, uh, her hobbies or yes, her hobbies uh, are travel, only travel. For example, she, 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 she has, she has traveled another country and Spain and Turkey and Italy and France, France, yes, France,
France.
France,
France.
France, okay, France. Okay, mm, Luisa is she's uh, cheerful, is big, all time is happy, but she's uh, alone. She hasn't boyfriends. She hasn't friends. Then she travel uh, hardly ever alone. In the last year, on December, she went to Spain alone, and she enjoyed this this trip, this travel
Trip. Uh-huh.
trip.
Yeah.
Okay. One more. She wants buy uh, her own apartment because she lives with her parents, with her father and mother and younger brother. Younger brother. His name is Victor, and for that she wants a apartment. Uh, I know she has money because she saved uh, for 5 or 6 years, um, but because she works in um, a Palo Quemado course, juzgados de Palo Quemado. I don't know how do you say
Well, you could say lawyer's office.
lawyer's office. Okay, but she she's some bored um, for 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 her boss, but she she present. Yeah. Oh my God. Present. A larger concurrent, no, concurso de abogados.
Contest.
Contest, yes, contest. And she hope pass someday for her needed really her needed change another job.
Okay. What is she planning to do in order to get money to buy her apartment?
What is her plan is will buy a new apartment in I think Bogota in Bogota and also another planet um, she will buy no she will change the car
Her
she
car.
her car she has a old car then it's possible she will buy a new car and she someday she told me that she she would like she would like uh, to have a baby.
Mhm.
He said that there are I don't know me perdí. These plans.
Those are her plans.
Those are
Her birthday is on April 4th.
yes, it's Thursday.
It's on Thursday. What
Uh-huh.
are you planning to celebrate her birthday with her?
It maybe yes. I'm I see I are I want to see with her on Saturday.
Uh-huh.
Yes, that one on Saturday. Um, because we want eat an ice cream cake but because she likes ice cream cake
Okay, good.
only two no more only solo las dos only two.
Only you and her.
Uh-huh.
Okay, look at this sentence. I want to see her, not to see with her on Saturday. Do you know how to correct that sentence?
Mm. Sure.
You can say, I want to see her, or you can say, I want to meet her. Now you said her hobbies is travel.
Are
Okay, but if you say her hobbies are, you need to mention the others. Are to travel, to, let's say, ride a bicycle.
okay.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You said she's cheerful. She's happy, you say. How can we correct those sentences?
So she's cheerful person.
Okay. And you need to say, she's a cheerful person, or
Yes.
she's a happy person. But then finally you said she wants to buy her own apartment.
She wants to buy.
Exactly. She wants to buy
Mhm.
her own apartment. Okay, good. Thank you for sharing that information with everybody.
Thank you.
Well, thank you all for your presentations. I want to know if you have questions or if you have any suggestion for our next encounter. No? Nobody?
No, teacher, all is okay with this class. Is funny. Thank you.
Okay, well, please have in mind the mistakes so you don't make the same mistakes again. Well, next time I think I will plan, I will bring a topic for you to discuss, right? Okay, so thank you a lot for sharing your pictures, information about your family. I hope you have a good night. So see you next week.
Okay, teacher.
Thank
Have a
you.
good night.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you all. Good night, everybody.
Good night, teacher.
Bye. Bye, teacher.
Bye,
Bye,
teacher.
Gabriel.
Bye-bye.